I've helped clients generate millions organically with their content, and today I'm going to share with you the secret behind doing this very well and creating content that converts. Alright, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to talk about some cool stuff. And let me start off by saying that there is a precise psychology behind creating content that brings in clients and revenue. And the mistake that I see people make is that they underestimate what it really takes to do this very well. They think that, oh, I've got to provide value, I've got to share some interesting thoughts, but they don't understand that it's not enough. Value does not equal clients. Demonstration equals clients. And you've got to ask yourself, what must I demonstrate to be true for people to want to do business with me? That's $1 million question. And this is probably the question that has impacted my marketing and my content strategy more than anything. Because once you understand what decisions people have got to make about you for them to want to work with you, then you design your content around driving those decisions and conclusions very powerfully, right? And let me also tell you this, that how well your content converts will depend on the emotional reactions that you evoke that will represent specific decisions about your product. Now, emotional reactions are basically quick conclusions that people make about you, and because of those conclusions, the decisions that you want them to make get reinforced. And if they make those decisions about you, guess what? They're going to want to work with you. But you've got to be clear about those decisions. You've got to be clear about what you need to demonstrate to be true for people to want to be like, hey, you know what? I want to work with this guy or with this guy. I want to do business with this person. Let me give you an example. An emotional reaction can be, again, a quick conclusion. It can be the following. This is exactly what I need, right? If people react like that after they consume a piece of content from you, a decision gets reinforced that this person has exactly what I want and this person can help me. Boom! That decision, if reinforced, can really impact people's behavior on whether they end up reaching out or not. Now, this is very important, guys, that it's not whether they make that conclusion or not, it's to what extent they make that conclusion, to what extent do they believe it, right? Let me give you a silly example. It's not whether you believe in God or you don't believe in God. It's to what extent you believe in God. I just had to give a silly example. It's not a silly example, it's actually pretty interesting to talk about that, but that's another video. But you know what I mean. It's to what extent they believe you can help them, in this case, with this conclusion. So if we know that to be true, it's about how well you can do this. It's not whether you can do it or not. So once you understand, all right, these are the conclusions, these are the emotional reactions that people are going to have, how well can I do this? And this is where knowing what words to use, knowing how to present certain facts, knowing how to make certain points, it's very important. And when I say that people underestimate what it takes to create content that generates revenue, they don't think about this. Like, they think about, what is a good content idea? What is a cool thing I can talk about today that people will find valuable? Like, where is the intention there? There is so much lack of intention because any idea can be good, anything can be valuable. But what are you going to demonstrate with it? Because if you cannot demonstrate specific things, then it doesn't matter. You know, I work with clients, multimillionaires, and I work with people who start from scratch. And they think it's about value when it's not. And that's why sometimes content strategy isn't bringing results. This is actually one of the reasons. So start being more intentional. Start asking yourself these questions, because once you understand and get clear on those questions and the answers, of course, now you're going to start being more intentional with what you need to say for people to believe certain stuff and to make specific conclusions, emotional reactions about you and your product. And this is where you start to really play the game like a pro. Many of you know that I have an online course where I teach this stuff. I launched it a few months ago and I really teach this stuff in depth. If you would like to find out more, you can go at johnny.me, myname.me, and yeah, you can learn more there. But yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments, what you think about this. If you found it helpful, please subscribe, like this video. I'm gonna post more of this, so make sure that you click the bell so you don't miss any videos from this, because this is interesting stuff. This can really impact your marketing and can make a difference. So thank you for watching. That's it for me for today. Have a great day. Now it's time to get to work. Cheers.